So our very special guest for today is an industrial engineer, model, and a seasoned beauty queen from Cebu. Last month, she was crowned Miss World Philippines 2021 and is set to represent the country at the 70th Miss World contest in December in Puerto Rico. Friends, let us all welcome the lovely Tracy Maureen Perez.
Hello,
Hi,
everyone.
Hi,
Tracy.
Tracy!
Thank you for having
Wow!
me today. I'm so excited to be here. To all my supporters out there sa mga Cebuano, I'm here. Please continue to watch me and my journey. I love you all. Thank you again.
Ang ganda!
True,
Hello.
sobra, sobra. So,
yeah.
Mir, the first question. I'll do
Yeah, I
the
just want to
honors.
know, Tracy, how are you right now? Kumusta ka?
I, I'm just very, very happy to be honest. It's been up and down. It's a roller coaster ride, definitely. But no, I'm just looking forward to really spending all my energy and all my efforts towards really pushing our cause forward and bringing the Philippine sash in Puerto Rico with the best way that I can. And again, I just want to thank every single individual, every single Cebuano, every single Bisaya who has been there with me ever since. And I will continue to make you proud. Please continue to pray for me.
Maayong hapon sa tanan na itong mga
Mayong
kababayan nga
hap.
nanao nga
May
Bisaya. Hello
hapon.
guys! Maayong hapon.
Yeah.
And Tracy, it's been a month since you crowned Miss World Philippines. How has your life changed so far?
Oh, you know what? To be very honest, sometimes I still forget that I'm already Miss World Philippines because I'm just really used to my simple, normal life. You know, I've always been telling everyone that no matter what I may achieve in life, I will continue to be the simple girl, the sweet girl, the crybaby iyakin girl that my friends and my family know. I will not change for anything or for anyone. And achievements or no achievements, I will continue to honor my family, to honor my country, and to always do everything with a purpose and to really continue to live a fulfilling life. My life has been filled with so many challenges. I have always been telling everyone that my life story is an MK story, but I'm very happy and excited to finally be able to share my story to the whole world this time, not just to my fellow countrymen.
Wow. You know what, Tracy? That's why you're Miss World Philippines. You're such a loving daughter to your parents. Anyway, Tracy, now as a Miss World Philippines, there's always a pressure. And that's normal for all of the beauty queens, especially for Filipina beauty queens. Now, I just want to know, how do you handle pressures that comes with a crown?
Well, I take it as in a positive note, because there is always a good kind of pressure and a bad kind of pressure. And right now, in the middle of the competition, it is always very important that you have the right mindset and you have a safe space and you have the right people that you can trust around you. So I really see to it that I focus on the positive side, on the good kind of pressure, because it is in that way that I continue to learn, that I continue to improve for myself and, do the right things that will benefit not just me, but hopefully benefit the whole Filipinos. Because being in Miss World, being in the Miss World competition, you can't really expect anything. You don't know what will happen. I don't know what will happen there, but if there's only one thing that I can promise, it's that I will continue to give my best, that I will never give up, no matter what people might say, no matter what people might keep on telling me. I will continue to be kind. I will continue to be resilient and will continue to fight, because again, no one can take it away from all of us. If we choose to fight, if we choose to continue to be happy and to continue to be kind to the world, then nothing can bring us down.
Wow,
I
I
love how
love
you
that.
put it, Tracy. Mm-mm.
Yeah, I love the
And
spirit, the
Amir,
fighting spirit
may
there. I love
follow-up
it.
question ako. May follow-up question ako to Tracy about handling pressure. Because earlier today, Another Maureen just
Oh
won a crown
yes,
for the Philippines. And I know
Con-
that your friends and family and people close to you call you Maureen.
yeah.
So, sabi, may nag-comment nga right now na may swerte daw na dala ang name ng Maureen for the Philippines this year. So, this does the Miss Globe win of Maureen Montagne pressured you, or did it inspire you even more to work hard for the Miss World crown?
But first of all, yes, that's true that most of my family and friends call me Mau or Maureen, especially back in Cebu. And I take it as an inspiration. Very very happy with Maureen's win because she came from Miss World Philippines. She was previously Miss Eco International and she did really well representing the Philippines. And this time, during her last pageant stint, she finally was able to bring home the crown to our country and she made all the Filipinos proud once again. And so I really, really take it as an inspiration, not just because Maureen is also my second name, but because she did so well despite being in the pandemic, despite having to prepare in the middle of a pandemic. And, Binibini, the Binibini journey she had, it took also 2 years for them to finish. Just like in Miss World Philippines, it also took us a while before we finally were able to push through with our coronation night. So I feel like we have a lot of similarities and the circumstances are pretty much the same as well. So again, I will see her win as a possibility for me that hopefully another Maureen will be crowned soon. And hopefully
Yes,
Maureen can bring home the second Miss World crown for the Philippines.
I love it. Manifesting.
And
Yeah, that I love the spirit. and and now Marine, with Miss World just few weeks away, and with your very busy schedules for sure, you're very busy now, and with the duties with you as Miss World Philippines, could you tell us or describe us a day like for you as a beauty queen?
whew, every day in my life right now in the middle of my preparation, really my schedule changes from time to time. Sometimes I get a notification or a message that I have to be somewhere very early in the morning, or sometimes again the schedule is just jump packed, but I see to it that I'm ready for anything. There is no time to complain, there is no time to be tired. And right now, I'm just really focusing my energy on fulfilling every obligation and responsibility that I have. And you know what? Being here in Manila, I'm currently here in Manila for all my preparations. It still takes me a while to really get used to a little bit of traffic and all the cab rides, of course. But definitely, every single time I make sure that I have the time to meet with my mentors. And I just actually finished my Spanish class earlier this morning. I'm taking a Spanish class. So I want to say hello to Hola Amigos for helping me with my Spanish classes. And of
Love
course,
it.
I'm trying to learn. It's definitely a challenge, but
Mhm.
my roots are Spanish, so I feel like it will be a little bit easier for me to actually adapt to the language, and
Yeah,
hopefully it will be a plus for me when I get to Puerto Rico. So all of those
yeah.
preparations, the same kind of preparations as when I competed for Miss World Philippines. Definitely, again, it's all about consistency, training for
Hmm.
possible for Q&A, and for styling and for makeup and hair. Definitely, it has to be all around. And I try to do it and schedule everything in the last 2 weeks that I have before I have to leave for Puerto Rico.
It's very soon na pala, no?
I leave,
Naaalis ka.
And by the way, Maureen, hopefully one of our Mersology correspondents will be there in Puerto Rico. Yes,
hopefully.
for Mersology. Yeah.
Yes.
And anyway, so I just want to know, how do you describe your day without wearing the Miss World Philippine crown?
Without the Miss World Philippines crown, I'm just the typical, simple, normal girl, a working girl, actually.
Hmm.
When especially during these times, I really really value the work that I have because a lot of us have lost our jobs in the middle of the pandemic. So right now I'm even more grateful that I'm still very lucky to be able to keep my job. And I'm without my Miss World Philippines crown, I will continue to be again that simple girl and someone who works on achieving her dreams. Because as someone who doesn't come from a well-off family, I'd like to think that I can pursue both my dreams, both my dream in pageantry and my dream as a professional and pursuing my professional career. So that is what I'm trying to do in my life. And without the Miss World Philippines crown, hopefully I will still continue to be a successful engineer in my field.
Wow,
Yes.
super exciting, na Drew. So, Drew, I pass the mic to you now for more
Yes.
questions.
Yeah. So before I start our next segment, just want to quote one of our former beauty queens. Bagay na bagay kay Maureen. As a modern Filipina, you can do both. You can
You
be a
can
beauty queen and be
definitely
an engineer and
it's a
succeed
beauty.
in both. Yeah,
Yes.
succeed in both industries. So I love the spirit, Maureen.